In this video, I want to continue our conversation on the flow charting and diagramming tool. On my screen right now, you see a blank chart from Dia, which is a flow charting software and diagramming tool that we've talked about in the last video. Okay, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your screen over on the left-hand side and the right side starts with 0 up at the top. You see the grids right here on the left hand side and the top. Okay, we want to start with 0 because that way you know where everything is. You can find everything really easily. So sort of make sure it's lined up that way. Now, over on the left hand side here, we have a bunch of different charts and everything and symbols that are available. In the last thing, we did the flow chart. Okay, in this diagram, we want to use a sorted. And the reason we want to use a sorted is it gives us the ability to build a room layout. Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to come out here and build your room, okay? Because everything we do is going to be within a room of a certain space, okay? Because you have to design a workflow and a workflow layout in order for this all to come together. So you put your square in there for your room layout. Now, what is going to be the workflow? Where are you going to have tables? Where are you going to have machines? Okay, where are you going to have storage areas? That's what has to come next on this thing. So if we come in here and we want to put a box in, okay, I'm going to put a box. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to draw my box, okay? Now, this might be initial mail sorting table. Okay, so you have to put in a text. What is it going to be? Okay, so in this case, let's see, I didn't want that text right down there, so I'm going to undo. I'm going to put in text, and I'm going to say initial. Okay, so I'm going to drag that up there. Okay. Because you have to label everything, because people looking at your diagram won't exactly know what it is. Okay, so you have initial sorting table. This is where someone's going to open the mail, someone's going to sort the stacks, someone might be putting a numbering machine on it for some sort of process ID number or something like that. Now, what comes next, okay? There has to be a quality inspection. So you're probably going to want to have an inspection table. Okay, to make sure that it's scannable. So you're going to do a quality check. Well, that needs its own workstation. Okay, because the person doing the opening of the mail and the initial sorting may not have the skill set to your quality check. Okay, then next in the line, if we think about it, we're going to do a scan. Okay, because we're really not going to process much these days without having a scan. So you might have, let's say, scanner 1. Okay. Let's say scanner 1. And we're going to put that up there. Okay. And then just because you might have scanner 1, let's go ahead and we're also going to say, okay, we might have to do a scanner 2 as well. Because again, in today's day and age, you're not going to have a single scanner or single device. It's too risky because of things breaking down. So, okay, so, and again, we're going to label everything that we put in here. And then you have to look at your flow chart and see what comes next, what's the next thing you're going to do, what's after that, until you're all the way at the end. Okay, don't forget about small things like shredders. Okay, you're talking HIPAA information, so you have to worry about privacy. Okay, so you're going to have a shredder or shredding bins someplace in here. So let's put okay, most likely it's going to be a shredding bin because, again, it's less expensive than maintaining your own machines. Okay, so That's sort of an initial look. You're just going to use all your shapes and diagrams here. And then if you wanted to, you could actually add workflows if you wanted to. Okay, you could add arrows and everything else like that to here to basically show. And this is going to sort of match your flow chart. Okay. And there again, you might not have, okay, you might not have just one scanner. You may have two scanners, and then what comes after the scanning station, and so on and so forth. Okay, so hopefully that helps you a little bit. Don't forget always to do a file and a save, okay, so that you actually know where things are going. Okay, so I'm just going to label this with my last name and workflow area or something like that, however your instructor wants you to save it. Hope that helps. And again, that's using Dia as the software.